Hello and welcome to English Audio Lab. My name is Trevor.
And I'm Alicia. We are so happy you are joining us today.
Today we have a very important and useful topic. We are going to talk about priority.
Priorities. That means talking about what is most important to you and what is less important.
Exactly. In life, we have many things to do. We have work, family, friends, hobbies, and goals. We can't always do everything at once.
Right, so we have to choose. Learning how to talk about these choices in English is a great skill.
It is. So let's start with a little story. Alicia, how was your weekend?
It was so busy. I had to study for an exam, but my friend also invited me to a party, and my apartment was a mess, so I needed to clean it.
That sounds like a lot to handle. What did you do?
Well, I had to think about my priorities. The exam was on Monday, so studying was my top priority. It was the most important thing.
That makes sense. So you focused on studying.
Yes, I put studying first. I told my friend I couldn't go to the party, and the cleaning, it had to wait. It was less of a priority for me.
That's a perfect example. You used some great phrases there. Let's break them down for our listeners.
Okay, let's do it.
The first phrase Alicia used was top priority. When something is your top priority, it is number one. It is the most important thing on your list.
Right. My exam was my top priority. I could also say my main priority was the exam. Main and top mean something very similar here.
Let's practice saying that phrase. We will say it slowly first. Please repeat after me. My top priority is good. Now you can add what is important to you. For example, my top priority is my family.
Or, my top priority is finding a new job. Let's try that one slowly. My top priority is finding a new job.
Excellent. Another useful phrase is to focus on. This means to give all your attention to something.
I needed to focus on my studies. I couldn't think about parties or cleaning.
Exactly. You can say, this week I need to focus on finishing my project.
Or, right now I'm focusing on my health.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. I need to focus on my English.
Great job. A third way to say something is important is to put something first.
Yes, this is very common. It means you choose to do it first before other things. Alicia said, I put studying first.
You can also say something like, when I'm busy, I always put my family first.
Let's try it. Repeat. I am putting my health first.
So we have top priority, focus on, and put first. But what about the things that are not important right now?
Good question. You can say something is less of a priority. For Alicia, cleaning was less of a priority than studying.
Or you could say it's a low priority. For example, watching TV is a low priority for me this week.
There's also a great idiom you can use, on the back burner.
Oh, I like that one. What does it mean?
If something is on the back burner, it means you are not working on it now, but you plan to do it later. It is not forgotten, just waiting.
So I could say, I have to put cleaning on the back burner until after my exam.
Perfectly used. Let's practice that one. Repeat. Let's put that on the back burner.
Wonderful. Now let's hear these phrases in a realistic conversation.
Okay, imagine we are colleagues at work. I will be the manager and Alicia will be the employee.
Ready.
Hi, Alicia. This week we have two big tasks. Prepare the monthly report and get ready for the big client presentation on Friday.
Okay, both sound important. What should I prioritize?
Good question. The client presentation is our top priority. Everything depends on it. We really need to focus on that for the next few days.
I understand. So the presentation comes first. What about the monthly report?
The report is less of a priority. We can put that on the back burner until next week.
Got it. I'll start working on the presentation slides right away.
Great. Did you hear those phrases? Let's review the key sentences.
I asked, What should I prioritize? This is a very useful question at work.
And I answered, the client presentation is our top priority.
Then you said, we really need to focus on that.
And finally, the report is less of a priority. We can put that on the back burner. That was a very clear example. Let's do another one. This time, it's a personal situation. Imagine we are two friends planning a weekend.
Okay, I'll start. Hey, Trevor, this Saturday we need to go grocery shopping, pay the electricity bill online, and my parents want to have a video call with us.
Wow, okay, that's a busy day. What is the most urgent thing?
Well, the electricity bill is due tomorrow, so paying that is the top priority. We should do that first.
You're right. Let's put the bill first. What's next? The fridge is completely empty.
True. So, grocery shopping should be our main focus after we pay the bill. The call with my parents is important, but we can do that in the evening. It's less of a priority for the morning.
Okay, so the plan is first, pay the bill, second, go shopping, third, call your parents. That sounds good.
See how useful these phrases are? You can use them to plan your day, your week, or even your big life goals.
That's right. Now it's time for our guided speaking practice. This is your chance to say these sentences out loud. And that brings us to a related and equally important topic: time management. Knowing your priorities is step one. Step two is making a plan to give those priorities your time and attention. It's about turning your intentions into actions.
Don't be shy. Speaking is the best way to improve. We will say each sentence 2 times. First, very slowly, then at a normal, natural speed. Please repeat both times.
Are you ready? Let's begin. My top priority is my health. Now natural speed. My top priority is my health.
I need to focus on my studies. Now, natural speed. I need to focus on my studies.
I am putting my family first. Now natural speed. I'm putting my family first.
That task is a low priority. Now, natural speed. That task is a low priority.
Let's put this on the back burner. Now natural speed. Let's put this on the back burner.
Fantastic work. Now, let's try something different. We will give you a situation and you can try to make a sentence.
Yes, imagine learning English is the most important goal for you this year. How can you say that? We will give you a moment to think.
Did you think of an answer? You could say, my top priority this year is learning English.
Or, I'm focusing on learning English this year.
Or even, I'm putting my English studies first. All of those are perfect.
Let's try one more. Imagine your friend wants to talk about vacation plans, but you have a lot of work. You want to talk about vacation later. What can you say?
You could say, vacation planning is a low priority for me right now.
Or, to be very friendly, you could say, that sounds fun. Can we put that on the back burner for a few weeks? I'm just so busy with work.
You are doing an amazing job. It's so important to connect what you learn to your own life.
Think about your priorities for this week. What is your top priority? What is less of a priority? Try to make a sentence in English in your head.
Maybe your priority is spending time with your children, or finishing a book you are reading, or maybe it's listening to this English lesson.
Whatever it is, you now have the language to talk about it. All right, let's do a quick summary of what we learned today.
We learned several great ways to talk about what is most important. We can say,
It's my top priority,
I need to focus on it.
and I'm putting it first.
And for things that are not so important right now, we can say,
It's less of a priority, or it's a low priority.
and my favorite, let's put it on the back burner.
You have done so well today. Learning a new language takes time and patience. The most important thing is to be consistent.
That's right. Make practicing English a priority in your life, even if it's just for a few minutes every day. Every little bit helps.
Thank you for joining us at English Audio Lab. Keep up the wonderful work.
Yes, be proud of your progress. We look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now.